I just thought I'd do a quick tutorial on or demonstration on sort of tension wrenches, what sort of pressure you're using for them. This is on a 6-pin Era lock, brand new Era Profile 6-pin lock. Key there, fairly level bitting. That's brand new lock, fully loaded. Quite a fat wrench on the Eras. And just to show you what sort of weight we're using, you can use 2 little keys and a ring, and that's it. Okay. So really, normally you just apply tension with your finger, maybe 2 if you like, but I'm going to just have 1 index finger and just rest the weight of your hand and your finger on that wrench, and that's normally okay. When you get to a security pin, you would lighten your hand, release your hand so it allows the spool to come up, and then as it sets, your finger's going to go back on, but you're not pulling on this. Basically, this is where the 2 keys, and that's going to demonstrate. I've set the mat so that the top of the key there, top of them keys is the bottom of the mat, so you can show you the distance this wrench is going to move, and hopefully show you what feelings you should be having. So as you get a click and this wrench goes down, and you'll be able to see this little gap here. Well, that you'll feel that movement and the clicking transferred into your index finger as you would be holding it. So this is 6-pin. It's not the easiest of picks. Right, it's 2 set. You see we've got that gap there now. So that wrench has moved down. Well, you can't really tell by the distance, but say one moved down a millimetre. You would have felt that through your finger. I'm just basically going to go to the front to the back, looking for any movement, any give. So it looks like I've reset one, but I've set the back. Once you pick a lock for a few times, you can start mapping the lock and get an idea of which pins are going to be set first. So in this case, I picked pin 2 first. But as I've only picked this once and then put the camera on, I haven't mapped the lock, so I don't know it. So basically what I'm going to do now is just I'm going to see if I scrub that lock a little bit. Basically you're rubbing off all the pins, and I'm looking for movement in this wrench, for this wrench to go up and down. Just reset the pin there. Hear that resets. I'm looking for that. Then I know that pin there, the last one I was on, is the pin I'm going to look for. Okay. So let's go to the back. I've got 6, 5, 4 resets a lot. 3, 2, and 1 is really. So there, that 4 there, see that bouncing up and down, that 4 there, that is a spool pin. The 4's a spool into this. One's a standard. One like this stainless steel pin. 3's a spool, see that jumping up and down there. 3 and 4 are spools. Five is the standard. Okay, you're alright. Set now. Basically what we've got now is I was picking that back 5 and 6 pin there. We've got 3 and 4 we know are spools. One's a standard, so we don't know about 2 yet. So 2, 3, 4. There's a good chance that them 3 are spools. But they're sat right there on that shear line there, on that part there of the lock. And what it's allowed to do is for the core to rotate and go to this what we call the 1 o'clock position. So what we're going to do now is concentrate on pins 2, 3, 4. There's 1, we've got 2, and look for movement on this wrench. Pin 2, nothing at all. Pin 3, there, see that movement? So I'm going to pick 3. Now normally, I'll leave it alone, just let's get back out there. Normally you'd have your finger on here and you'd be relaxing your hand, allowing that wrench to go up, and as you hear the click, then you apply the tension back onto your finger. Okay. Let's try and get into 3 without resetting everything. Right, 3 is set there, but it's unset other pins. So you think to yourself, oh no, back to the beginning, because as you can see that gap at the bottom is no longer there. There's a good chance, well, you think you've reset everything. I can go 1 is 3, 4, 5. Now we're hoping that only a couple have reset. So we're going to go for the locks. Just give it a quick little scrub and try and get back into that full set. So we're going to go to 5 and 6 again. Pick them 2. 5 and 6 very high, so it's maybe a shallower hook, but basically what I'm going to do is move in the pick in the shape of the keyway, just so I can get over the pins. Okay, so I was back into that spool position that we were in. Now this time on 4, look at 4. Now if I go to 3, 3's there. That's set. 3 is set. So that was set. This time 4, we've done exactly the same thing. Set 4, and one of them back pins then has reset. Tickle 1 down. It isn't 1. So you don't push a pin down because that will rotate that core backwards, the plug backwards, and reset the whole lot. So basically I'm going to slip in there nice and gently and just scrub them 2 back pins. There it is. Now, if this is right, then we've got 5, 6 2 standard pins. You can see 1 at the front. Oh, I can see 1 at the front is still down and set. Hopefully 3 and 4 is set. Now it's just be pin 2. What you can do if you haven't been mapping the lock, just go to the back of the lock and just for each pin 1, 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So that movement there, 2, and 1 I can see. So it's pin 2 this time. This should be our last one. So this will be there when you're panicking. You think, oh, I've done 3 times. I've picked this lock and it's reset. All it is you're set 3 and reset, picked, set 4, reset, but 3 and 4 has still been picked, and then 2 was your last one. So you've had to pick this 3 times for the 3 spools. That's all it is. The lock hasn't reset fully. So this will be when you're literally hanging off of this wrench. You'll be pulling this right down and hoping, and you just won't get any feedback from 2. You won't be able to set 2. You end up bending your pick, and you won't get the lock open anyway. So let's go to 2. And it looks like it's going to go right up deep. It depends how deep the spool is, obviously. And it looks like it's going to reset the lock, but just keep going. I would find nice and slowly. Right, set 2 now. So hopefully we've got 2, 3, 4 set. And by picking this lock, we know it's 5 and 6, the 2 little troublemakers. So we need to get in there really gently again. Back to 5 and 6. And tickle them down. Here we go. And the lock's open. So basically what I'm saying is don't panic when you go into that position of you having the 1 o'clock position, as we call it, and you've got the spools set. Just go through. Let me reset that lock. Just go through and feel for that key bouncing like that. Basically that little movement. This is just a demonstration on the key. In real life you'll be using your finger, and you'll feel that really slight movements of it. Okay, I'll just show you this lock. There's a 6-pin lock, as you know yourself. It's fully loaded. Era, got 3 spools in it, 3 standard pins into this one, I believe. I'm not going to gut it because it is a brand new lock, and I will use this on a job. Well, thanks for watching. My name's Pick Wizard. Steve to his friends. You can meet me and all the other guys over in uklocksport.co.uk. Those are advice. It's free to join. If you're over 18, please come and join us. We're very open, very friendly, and we'll teach you all you want to know about picking locks, non-destructive entry, and you secure your home for free. Free advice anyway. Thanks for watching. I'll do some more videos soon. Thank you. Bye bye.